So I had planned to do a new tutorial today, but look at this weather. Yeah, it's gonna rain, so... What's going on, drummies? It's Arty here. So today I thought I'd try to get a tutorial out for you guys, but as you can see from that previous clip that I just loaded, the weather is taking a turn for the worse. Right now it's June here in Colorado and it's pouring rain right now. You can probably hear the wind and the rain from my window in the background. Now, trying to create the whole drum major YouTube thing, I'm trying to do little things that YouTubers always do on their videos. You see trends a lot. You can see from my previous videos I've had unboxings and I've had some reviews of certain drum major related products. I've also had a travel vlog where I drove back to California bringing you guys along. I try to think what else could I do for this week to kind of incorporate drum majoring and YouTube together. So I saw a tag going around where YouTubers and people on YouTubers would react to their old videos. They would probably look at their oldest video on their YouTube channel and just kind of react to it. But if you look at my previous videos, some of them are pretty much just me spinning my mace. And my first video that the oldest video that I have loaded is pretty much just me spinning my mace, just randomly spinning my mace. And I mean, that's what I do on a regular basis. There's not really much to react to that. And that was loaded around like 2007, and you know, YouTube was kind of... When was that loaded? When was that video loaded? You can hear the rain right now. Okay, so that video with me spinning my mace was loaded 11 years ago. And aside from my YouTube videos, especially my earlier tutorials, I kind of cringe at them because they haven't really aged well with YouTube. And I know people still watch them and people find them beneficial, but I felt like I could probably go back even further. So when I went home to California, I actually found a lot of my old drum majoring videos from when I first competed in high school and also when I first competed in Scottish Games. And I thought it would be best if I did did reaction to those videos. Just to give you guys an idea of what I have, many of you are probably not old enough to remember these, but all my drum majoring and marching band videos are all on VHS tapes. So I had to go through the entire process of finding my videos. Not like DVDs where you can just skip to the person you want to watch. Nope, you gotta watch every single performance. So, without further ado, we are gonna go ahead and watch these videos. Alright, so the first video I'm pulling up is from the Fairfield High School L pattern in 2001. This was my first time ever appearing in L pattern. So to give you some backstory behind this, I wanted to learn how to spin mace. I had aspirations of becoming the drum major of my high school band. And I didn't really have an instructor until I kind of latched on to the assistant drum major who was competing at that time, and he taught me, you know, basic spins and stuff. And he pretty much said that the only way I would actually learn is actually to get out and compete. So after 1 week of instruction, he just taught me some basic spins and shoved me out on L pattern. Now, I was super nervous in this competition, and you'll probably see why. Let you know right now, my only repertoire, the only spins I knew how to do were prop spins and roundhouses. That's pretty much it. So you'll see from the video that my performance, you can see I was super nervous. I did not want to be out there at all, but yeah, let's roll the video. Come on, play. Play. Okay, I don't know why I did that thing. Apparently it was like, I don't know. Okay, unfortunately my dad didn't get my opener routine. Whistle commands, I have like no power behind those whistle commands. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this audio down because I don't want to get hit by a copyright strike. That's the Imperial March. Okay, you can see that my beating of time was awkward at the beginning. I was coming up on the right foot and coming down the left foot. As you can see, I fixed it. God, There's no snap to my beating of time at all. Okay, yeah, prop spin, roundhouse. Behind the back, oh. And, oh, look at this. Just let my baton just freaking flail on the side of my hand right there. And, okay, so I didn't know about the whole pointing the mace or baton towards the direction you're turning, so I just did a pike because, you know, I didn't know. Alright, doing a strut. God, I'm not even marching. I'm just walking. Oops. No power behind my whistle. Honestly, I wore gloves because I thought it would make me look cool, but I just look stupid. Okay, I was panicking here because I couldn't find my whistle. It was stuck in my sash there. My hand's not even in the blade. I'm actually just holding it on my hip, like. Okay, I can't watch this. Okay, fast forward to, that was the first time I ever competed in L pattern. And as you can tell, like, I was really nervous at that time. I did not want to be out there at all. But I don't know, something about that competition kind of was like the bite that actually got me into actually going out there and actually wanting to become the drum major. So I decided I wanted to do it next year, and then the year after that, and the year after that. So, and funny thing is, I was spinning military baton back then, and my high school did mace, so of course I had to learn how to do mace. So fast forward to the next year, here is my high school's L pattern in 2002. And I'm wearing a different uniform now because I did not like that marching band uniform. Okay, you can see here I have a little bit more confidence being performing in front of the judges. And there's the whistle commands now. Oh, look at me doing American mace. How adorable. God, I was so chubby in high school. Okay, a problem that I had in high school, the judges always talked about this, was my free hands. And looking at now, it's so prevalent. I've seen it. Even when, oh my god, my free hands are so horrible. Oh, slip. I had no concept of angles back in the day. Like, I didn't know about 45-degree angle. Oh my god, Artie, what the hell? Oh look, my free hand's dangling again. Dangling free hands! Freaking marching band salute. This thing. Next! Alright, so I competed in kind of the American style. So the things you gotta know is in high school, compared to the Scottish style nowadays, in the Scottish world, we consider the high school style as the American style. So even though if you were wearing a Scottish style uniform, it's still considered American because you're marching in the American band style. So, I kind of had a thing, like, if you notice my beating of time, it looked a little awkward. I kind of wanted to try out doing the whole Scottish style. Originally, I wanted to do British. I wanted to wear, like, the whole Grenadier Guard uniform with the big the big bearskin hat, the red tunic, and stuff like that. But just finding the parts of that uniform was pretty much challenging. So I managed to acquire some of my high school's old marching band uniforms from back when they marched as a Scottish band back in the 70s. So we have remnants left of it. And so here is my first time ever marching in a Scottish style uniform. Just looking at the picture right now, I can see that the uniform looks horrible. I'm freaking wearing a tuxedo shirt with a red sash. I'm wearing with a horsehair sporran and spats. Fun fact, we ordered spats from Marching World, but unfortunately they were too big, they were too small for my ginormous calves, so we had to make some out of freaking burlap or whatever. We had to make some out of canvas from the fabric store. So yeah, literally that uniform was literally pieced together from stuff I had just lying around in our band room and stuff that I had to spare. So let's play this. Left turn. I hate my vocals. Left turn, right turn. I'm trying to look as regal as possible, but watching this video again, like my uniform, as someone who competed in Scottish games, this uniform looks horrible. Okay, I thought that was the coolest thing ever when I called the step-off command and my music just started. And you can hear, so this is pretty much the advent of my obsession with the Scottish drum majoring style. Freehand! Okay, so I did have some concept now of the 45-degree angle now for my turns. I don't know what happened there. I think I almost dropped the mace. Okay, the judges hated me for this part of my music because it's a slow march, but I'm trying to march at regular marching tempo. Oh, I did a horizontal. That was the first time I ever did a horizontal in competition. It was like a little palm spin horizontal. Oh, left, left. They hated that part of my performance because I'm marching quick time at a. I'm trying to subdivide to try to stay in step in a slow march. So. I mean, looking back, I probably could have called a slow march and slow march the entire thing, but I didn't know that back in the day. That was a cutoff command. That was a cutoff signal, not a freaking halt signal. All right, next we go on to, let's see, that was 2000. That was a 2002 USA 2002 USA Northern California Championships. I think I got first place for Mace Majors in that category, I believe. Next, this is Vallejo of 2004. This is my last performance in street competition, and I believe I got first place at this competition. So this is my last street performance with my marching band when I was the drum major. Get your arm out of the way. Yep, explosion toss. Now, from the Scottish drum major standpoint of me, like, I'm looking at my uniform and I can spot so many things wrong with it. So the running joke with our marching band here is that we make absolutely no sense. We're an American-style band. We have a Scottish drum major. Our mascot is a Native American Indian, and our march is Russian. And our color guard is abstract or whatever. So we made the joke that our band makes no sense at all. I think I got a perfect 6 and 6 salute for this competition. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for that. Alright, that's pretty much it for my high school years in drum majoring. Now we're gonna go on to Woodland of 2004. This is the first time I had ever stepped foot in the Scottish circuit. I competed, I think I was 17 years old at that time, and I competed in the juvenile category. So let's see. Okay, dumbass me wearing a evening wear outfit with the freaking day wear style. I mean, I think that's all I had at the time. It's from when I competed in L pattern, and I didn't know any better. I thought this was the only Scottish style uniform. Apparently, back when I was in L pattern and I was wearing, when I competed in my senior year in high school, I thought we rented my Scottish uniform, and the only uniforms that were available to be rented at the time from a company that we did business with was an evening style uniform because they catered primarily to weddings. So I'm wearing an evening, technically tuxedo uniform, which was horrible to compete in. Toss and drop. My first toss in competition, I dropped. You can tell like my marching style is still kind of like American high schoolish compared to the other two drum majors who've been competing for, I don't know, God knows how long they've been competing. And looking at it right now, I'm not even doing the whole 13 rule, in on 13 rule, which is like, right now, it's like, by law now, you have to come back in on 13. I'm just like spinning until I get to 16 and... Yeah, I'm still doing a bunch of my high school moves. It's also pretty nerve-wracking at that competition because all the competitors from the previous heats were all staring at you. They're all against the wall just watching you. Alright, we're coming to our halt sequence. I just can't, my swinging freehand, it's just bothering me. You know, looking back, it's not bad for someone who never got any formal instructions in the Scottish style. You know, yeah, like I said, looking back on it, it's not that bad for that. My first competition in Scottish was not really bad, considering the fact that I never really had formal instructions with the Scottish style. I actually, beforehand, the previous year, I had gone to 2 competitions, but didn't compete. I actually went to Pleasanton and Woodland and watched the other competitors, and that's how pretty much I learned. I would go to competitions and I would videotape, or my dad would videotape every competitor, and I would actually just find moves that I liked and thought that were cool, and I would try to replicate it. And that's pretty much what I did with Scottish games, is that I went to 2 competitions, I videotaped all the competitors, and I watched it over and over and over and over until I found little subtle nuances of their foot drill, of how they marched, the 16, the whole rule of 16 when flourishing, and I pretty much picked it up from there. I did have one form of instruction, is when I went to the Woodland Games for the first time, didn't compete though, but I talked to the judge, talked to him of that I was interested in competing, and he introduced me with like the whole rule book. He actually gave me a copy of the rule book that you saw in that previous video with me going through my drum major uniform kit. That is the rule book that he gave me that I went off of, especially with the uniform, of how to properly wear the uniform. Because keep in mind, in high school we wore Scottish uniforms, but we never really wear them correctly. It's just we put them on and just go out to compete. We didn't really care of how it was worn, just as long as it looked good. So that's pretty much it regarding those. That's pretty much my journey through the years of drum majoring until the present day. I don't have any more videos from then. I do have more videos, but then again, from then on, it's pretty much me doing Scottish drum majoring, and a lot of it's pretty much, and the rest is history, and now I'm here today competing in the Scottish drum majoring world, talking to you guys and helping you guys out, seeing how helping you guys, achieve your aspirations of becoming the drum major of your... God dang it, my phone. Helping you guys achieve your aspect of becoming, your aspirations of becoming the drum major of your school. The whole point of this video not only to, you know, show you guys like, you know, my videos from like way back when and do the whole reaction. It's actually to let you guys know that, you know, we all start out somewhere. You know, nobody wakes up and is all of a sudden really good at something. You may be good at, you know, certain things, but you're not perfect. And, you know, showing you my first video shows you that, you know, the very first time I stepped in competition just shows that, you know, I was not born like this. I did not pick up a mace and all of a sudden I knew how to do all this stuff. I actually had to learn. I actually started as someone as a blank slate. I didn't know how to do, you know, all these tosses. I didn't know how to do all the mace signalings and all that stuff. And now, as time goes on and I pick up all these different experiences, I feel like it's important that I share it with you guys, because somewhere out there is another drum major or someone who wants to be the drum major, and they are watching, you know, my video, they're watching other drum majors, and then, you know, they're picking up certain nuances, and, you know, lo and behold, someday they're probably going to be the next, you know, world champion or state champion. You never know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment, like, whatever, you know, the whole obligatory stuff for YouTube. And if you want to be in contact with me, you can follow me on my Facebook page, which will be linked in the doobly-doo below. And also, I do have an Instagram, and I do have the whole Twitter thing, but honestly, I'm a lot more active on my Facebook page. So, if you guys want to message me or get in touch with me, I recommend getting in touch with me on my Facebook page. So, until then, until the next video, I will see you guys later. So, peace out. Oh, until the next video, keep marching, keep flourishing, bye!